Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this meeting of the Rules Committee. Would you please call the roll, Ms. Clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Senator Saslow.
Here.
Senator Howe.
Hey, folks. Joe here.
Senator Lucas.
Here, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Senator Edwards. Senator Edwards, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Senator Deeds.
Here.
Senator Marsden.
Here.
Senator Peterson. Senator Barker.
Here.
Senator Favola.
Here.
Senator Lewis. Senator Norman.
Here.
Senator McDougal.
Here.
Senator Vogel.
Here.
Senator McPike.
Here.
And Senator Locke.
Here.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Hobie, I'm here.
Thank you, Senator Howe.
Thank you very much. We have one House Joint Resolution to take up. That's House Joint Resolution number 5010. And this resolution confirms various appointments made by the Speaker of the House of Delegates, Delegate Philicorn. And those appointments are as follows. Appointments to the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission. Those are the Honorable LaSharice Aird of Petersburg, the Honorable James Edmonds of Halifax, the Honorable Chris Hurst of Montgomery, the Honorable Terry Kilgore of Scott, the Honorable Sam Rasool of Roanoke, and the Honorable Rosalind Tyler of Sussex. Those are 6 appointments to the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission. Do we want to take these up as a block or one at a time?
Madam Chair, why don't we vote on each commission or group for a specific commission or committee?
Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Deeds.
Did I understand you to say it was one resolution?
It's one.
Yes.
Resolution. Yeah, we could do it by.
Well, I would suggest that you maybe let us know what the whole resolution is, and then we can offer amendments. But if it's one resolution, we probably ought to have one vote.
And we do have a speaker on the resolution. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The second group is one appointment to the Virginia Commonwealth University Health System Authority Board, and that is the Honorable Lamont Bagby of Henrico. And 2 appointments to the Virginia Conflict of Interest and Ethics Advisory Council, and those are the Honorable M. Hodges of Middlesex and the Honorable Vivian E. Watts of Fairfax. And those are the appointments. Delegate, see who was here to speak on that. I believe it was Delegate Mullen. Do you have any comments to make with regard to this resolution?
Madam Chair, it's an honor to be with you, and I don't want to stand in your way.
Move to report. Delegate did a
fantastic job. We do have a speaker. Sandy Kerwood is here to speak on the resolution.
Ma'am, I was here. My apologies.
Hobie?
Yes, ma'am. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Whenever you are.
Okay.
Then, Madam Chair, I move to report.
I'll second that.
Madam Chair, speaking to the motion.
Okay, Senator Norman.
Only as it relates to the Tobacco Indemnification Commission, do the House, we're only dealing with the House of appointees, but do each of those House appointees live in the statutorily defined district from which members are supposed to come?
Delegate Mullen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Speaking to Senator Norman's question. So 3.2-3102 spells out that the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission should have 6 members from the House, all of whom should be members of the commission shall reside in the South Side and Southwest regions of Virginia, as I believe what the senator is requesting. But the code doesn't define what is the South Side and Southwest portions of Virginia. So prior to making these appointments, the speaker consulted with various counsel over in the House as well as the Attorney General's office. And everyone agreed that there would be no issues with these particular appointments. And so that was sort of the thought process that the speaker went through in making these appointments.
Madam Chairman.
Senator Norman.
And I say this with all due respect to my good friend Delegate Mullen, and I mean that sincerely. I don't know that's responsive to the question, and I do respect your agility as an attorney. But if we say if we are leaving an amorphous definition up to what constitutes Southwest or South Virginia, and that this is a significant deviation from the custom usage and tradition of the approach, I think we're walking on some quicksand here. So that's more of an editorial comment than a question, sir.
Are there any further
Madam Chair.
Motion.
Madam Chair, if I could just respond, I think the way to address the issue that Senator Norman's raising is to amend the statute to define South Side and Southwest Virginia. But as long as the statute is fairly vague in terms of definition, I'm not sure that I'm not sure that we are stepping on any sort of tradition. For many Virginians, Southwest Virginia begins in Roanoke. For those of us who know the area Southwest Virginia begins at Roanoke, but doesn't extend further east. And I don't think there's anybody on that commission that would not fall into the broad definition of Southwest and Southside Virginia.
Madam Chair, as a senator from Roanoke City, I would say that Roanoke is the gateway to Southwest Virginia. So there.
Thank you.
Editorial comment.
Senator Edwards. Any further comments or discussion?
Madam Chairman, I would move to sever the motion and take a separate vote on the Tobacco Indemnification Commission and leave the other ones as part of a block.
So, but we already have a motion. So we are severing the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission from that motion.
That would be my motion, yes, ma'am.
Is there a second to that?
Second.
Second.
Okay. So we will
Point of order, Madam Chair. Point of order. We're not talking about severing amendments. We're talking about severing bills. I think the appropriate approach, and I'm not calling into question anybody's legislative know-how, because I certainly am not one to do that. But it seems to me that the appropriate approach is to offer amendments to take out part of an existing bill or resolution, not to try to sever a resolution. We've only got one before us.
That is correct. Madam Clerk.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
We have taken out individual members on governor's resolutions on appointments. So we do have that precedent. It's not an amendment. We ask that they're removed for individual votes.
But this is taking out the entire portion of this resolution.
That's been done before.
Okay, so we will then vote on the Virginia Commonwealth University Health Authority and the Virginia Conflict of Interest and Ethics Advisory Council first, and then come back to the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission. Okay, so Hobie, would you call the roll on the Virginia Commonwealth University Health System and the Virginia Conflict of Interest and Ethics Advisory Council?
Yes, ma'am. Senator Saslow.
Aye.
Senator Howe.
Aye.
Senator Lucas.
Aye.
Senator Edwards.
Aye.
Senator Deeds.
Aye.
Senator Marsden.
Aye.
Senator Peterson. Senator Barker.
Aye.
Senator Favola.
Barbara,
Senator
you
Favola.
I apologize, I was an aye.
Senator Lewis. Senator Norman.
No. Oh, excuse me, aye. I apologize. Aye.
Senator McDougal.
Aye.
Senator Vogel.
Aye.
Senator McPike.
Aye.
Senator Locke.
Aye.
Ayes 13, no 0.
Ayes 13, no 0. That portion of the resolution passes. We will now go back to the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission. Do we have a motion on that part?
Move the remaining block.
Second.
Second,
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission appointees. Any additional discussion on that? If not, please call the roll.
Senator Saslow.
Aye.
Senator Howe.
Aye.
Senator Lucas.
Aye.
Senator Edwards.
Aye.
Senator Deeds.
Aye.
Senator Marsden.
Aye.
Senator Peterson. Senator Barker.
Aye.
Senator Favola.
aye.
Senator Lewis. Senator Norman.
No.
Senator McDougal.
R36.
Senator Vogel.
No.
Senator McPike.
Aye.
Senator Locke.
Aye.
10 ayes, 2 nays, 1 abstention.
We have 10 ayes, 2 nays, and 1 abstention.
Now, Madam Chair, do we need a motion on the entire resolution since there's only one?
Yes.
Well, maybe Madam Clerk can explain that. Do we need a motion?
Yes, sir.
She was nodding yes.
Then I would move that we approve the resolution.
Second.
Moved and seconded that House Joint Resolution 500 pass. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed, please indicate your objections. Okay. Okay, this is Hobie, were you saying something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say I have 13, 0. Ayes 13, no 0.
Okay, thank you. This is the only business that we have before the committee this morning. Any other issues that anyone has to come before the committee? If not, then the committee will rise.
I'd like to address,